What's up guys, Kiki and Dave here. Welcome back to LA Uncovered. Did you know, watching celebrities is not the only kind of stargazing you can do here in LA? Today we're going to talk about Griffith Observatory. One of the most iconic spots in LA, it's definitely a must-see. Griffith Observatory has been featured in many famous movies and TV shows, so even if you've never been to LA before, it might look familiar. Built in 1935, the observatory has been free to visitors ever since it opened. The land was donated to the city of Los Angeles by Griffith J. Griffith, hence the name. He also designated funds in his will to build a public observatory so that anyone who wanted to could learn about astronomy. And sure enough, over 7 million people have been able to use its telescope, the Zeiss refractor, which makes it the most looked-through telescope in all of history. The observatory itself is free to visitors, so you can learn about space, look through a telescope, and admire the building itself, which is gorgeous. There are also shows, exhibits, and presentations that cost extra, but just to go inside the observatory and look around, free. The observatory is open noon to 10 p.m. on weekdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekends, and it's closed Mondays. So, planning your visit. Griffith Observatory is situated in, you guessed it, Griffith Park. We recommend combining a visit to the observatory with a nice hike in Griffith Park. The park is huge and there's tons of amazing hiking you can do, but today we're going to highlight our favorite trail that will eventually lead you to the observatory. So you can park on Los Feliz Boulevard and then walk up on Hillhurst Avenue to the entrance of the trail. You go past the entrance to the Greek Theater. You could also park here if there aren't any events going on. And you'll look for the Bird Sanctuary Trail. It's a very doable trail, but do wear good hiking shoes because it gets a little steep a few times. It will give you great views of the Hollywood Hills and downtown LA. It's straightforward because the trail doesn't change directions many times. One of the coolest parts about living in LA is being in the middle of a huge, busy, bustling city, but then being able to walk in a park like this that suddenly feels like you're in the wilderness. So enjoy the fresh air, the peace and quiet of being in nature, and of course, the company of other avid hikers. Once you get to the end of this steepest part, you'll find yourself above the Griffith Observatory level. The trail will divide and you'll see some different options. You can decide then if you want to go down to the observatory or if you want to continue up to the peak of the trail. If you go this route, you're going to end up on top. From here, you'll enjoy a 360 view of the entire LA urban area, including the valley. Take a minute to marvel at how small everything looks from the top. After that, you can walk back down towards the observatory, enjoying the views of West Hollywood and Santa Monica and all the west side. Further down, after some zigzagging, you're going to cross sort of a bridge thing and go through the Berlin forest. And after a little slope downhill, you'll find the observatory right in front of you. Please be careful because there will be cars driving up to park. From here, you'll be able to see the Hollywood sign on your right and then be able to visit the observatory itself. Also recommend wandering around the observatory terraces. Totally worth it. You can see all of LA from Silver Lake to downtown to Century City to Santa Monica to Rancho Palo Verde and on a clear day, Catalina Island. Once you're done with the observatory, you can start your descending hike. Walking away from the observatory, the trail will be on the right and will take you right back down next to the Greek Theater. Be careful as you're going down because there are lots of small trails that are going to lead you to private houses, so make sure you stay right on the main path here. Round trip, the hike is about 2 hours. And that's it. We hope you enjoyed this little snippet of hiking Griffith Park. Of course, Griffith Park is so much more than just this one trail, so let us know which ones you like to hike the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.